Hey guys, we are on our drive today from Columbus, Georgia up to Huntsville, Alabama. Right now we're in Guntersville, Alabama, and this has been the nicest part of our journey so far, so we thought we'd stop and show you. So behind me is the Tennessee River. Even though it looks like a lake, it's kind of a lake in this area, but this is the Tennessee River, and this is more or less the start of the Appalachian Mountains. We're on the very south end of that. So it's pretty cool, as we hadn't seen any mountains or hills or any sort of elevation whatsoever in the last 7 months since we've been in Florida. But we thought this was beautiful, so we want to stop and show you what part of our drive looks like in northeastern Alabama. So here it is, the Tennessee River in Guntersville, Alabama. Hey guys, we are here just a few miles outside of downtown Huntsville. We're at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center. So for those of you that don't know, NASA has more or less 3 main cities: Houston, Texas, Cape Canaveral, Florida, and here in northern Alabama in Huntsville. So here in Huntsville is where all of the rockets were designed and mostly built for almost all of NASA, including from the very first orbiters to when Neil Armstrong went to the moon, up until 2012 when all the programs ended in the US. So everything was built here, and this is also where Space Camp is for kids. So if you've ever seen commercials for Space Camp, this is where it's held. This is a huge facility. Right now we are in the shuttle park area of it, where they have different planes and things used during the space era. So behind me is the Pathfinder, which was actually the first shuttle built. And you see it whole because it's not actually real. It's just a mock-up to get the right dimensions and the weight. So when NASA would build the launch pad in Florida, they could put this guy up there to make sure it was the right weight and everything held and everything worked the way it should. So this is the only one in existence in the world that's everything is in full, because again, it's made out of wood, plaster, and paint, not real. But it still looks pretty cool. So we're gonna go explore this facility all day today, show you what it's all about. It's really cool. It's a Sunday, so it's a little more crowded than when we usually come to these things, but it's really cool nonetheless. So here it is, U.S. Space and Rocket Center here in Alabama. Hey guys, this is now modules of the International Space Station, which is in space right now. And they have a few you can walk through that talk about how people eat, how they go to the bathroom, how they sleep, how they do experiments and all that. So it's really cool to see exactly what it looks like on the inside, as I'm sure you've seen pictures from the outside. So here it is, the International Space Station from the outside. Also, if you are a kid and in Space Camp here, this is part of where you get to play around on things and do spacey things, because half of this was open to the public and then half of it was actually closed off only for Space Camp, which really does take up about half of the property here. So I don't know about you, but I used to watch a lot of Nickelodeon growing up, and they always had Space Camp commercials, and I always wanted to come here. Now at 36, I'm finally here. Unfortunately, a little too old for the program, but I get to see it, which is pretty cool nonetheless.
Hey guys, we are walking through the recreation of the International Space Station right here in Huntsville, Alabama. It's so neat. Bryan? Hi, Bryan.
Hey. This is what kind of stuff they eat in space after they put some water in there. So we're checking it out.
So cool. Oh, that one says risotto. This is so neat. Hey guys, we are here today in Huntsville, Alabama, exploring the city. It's beautiful. The historical buildings are just so beautiful here, and we are really looking forward to exploring everywhere today. Huntsville is actually known for the U.S. Space and Rocket Center that is here, and we're going to be checking that out today too, to show you that as well later. and we are super excited about being here, and we will show you everything that we see. But we're in the downtown area. We're gonna go explore in downtown and then also explore the historic district, which is called Twickenham, which has all these beautiful old homes that we've been told about. So we're gonna check it all out today and show you exactly what we see. So come on. Hey guys, we were just walking around and we heard this music, so we decided to come check it out. And they're playing in this park here. It's beautiful. And there's a spring here that runs through the city right here, and it's full of all these koi fish. And it's so clear. It's a natural spring, and so the water is really, really clear, and it's just so cool. So we're just enjoying what Huntsville has to offer. It's been a really beautiful place here. And we'll show you more if we find anything else. Hey guys, we are on the road right now traveling up to Kentucky for today. We're gonna spend a couple days up there, and we are currently in Pulaski, Tennessee. We're just driving through this quaint little town, and we saw this beautiful square with the courthouse is right behind me, and we just wanted to stop and show you. This is why we take back roads, because it's just so, you would never come into this town any other way. So it's just really beautiful here, and this is what the main southern towns look like with the big squares and stuff. A lot of them still have it, which is awesome to see. And we just are out exploring this beautiful little area of the square here, and we'll show you if we find anything else along the way to Kentucky. But now we're currently in Pulaski, Tennessee, so enjoy!